This South African fast bowler just broke Dale Steyn's record, and his bank account tells a shocking story. Lungi Ngidi is living proof that raw talent and hard work can change everything. Right now in 2025, this 28-year-old fast bowler from Durban is making waves in world cricket, and his journey from a humble background to earning millions is something you need to hear about. This is the kid who grew up in Kloof, a suburb of Durban in KwaZulu-Natal, where his mother cleaned other people's houses as a domestic worker, and his father worked maintenance jobs just to put food on the table. They didn't have money for expensive cricket coaching or fancy equipment, but what they did have was love, support, and belief in their son's dream. Young Ngidi was tall and athletic, standing out even as a teenager, and his parents pushed him to use that natural gift even when money was tight. He went to Hilton College, one of South Africa's top cricket schools, where scouts noticed his raw speed and hunger to succeed. That hunger never left him. Now picture where he is today. A $4 million net worth, property in Durban's best areas, Puma endorsement deals, and IPL contracts worth over $120,000 for just a few weeks of cricket. But here's the twist that makes his story different from every other rich athlete you've seen. While most sports stars are posting their Lamborghinis and diamond watches on Instagram, Ngidi is quietly building real wealth without the show-off lifestyle. No flashy cars filling up his garage. No private jets on social media. No gold chains or designer shopping sprees. He's living comfortably in Durban, the same city where his parents struggled, but now he owns property there instead of renting a small place like his family used to. The boy whose mother worked in other people's homes now has his own home. But he hasn't forgotten where he came from or the sacrifices his parents made. And before you think this is just another feel-good story about a rich athlete, let me tell you what just happened that shocked the entire cricket world. Just months ago, Ngidi did something incredible at the World Test Championship final. South Africa finally won their first major ICC trophy, and Ngidi was right there in the middle of it all. He took crucial wickets, including getting Steve Smith out, one of the best batsmen in the world. This wasn't just another match for him. This was the moment that proved he belongs among cricket's elite players. The pressure was massive, millions watching, and Ngidi delivered when his country needed him most. But that's not even the biggest story. In 2025, Ngidi quietly surpassed a legend. He broke Dale Steyn's record for most T20 international wickets for South Africa. Think about that for a second. Dale Steyn is considered one of the greatest fast bowlers ever, and here's Ngidi, the boy from Kloof in Durban, taking his record. He now has 65 wickets in just 45 T20I matches. That's the kind of consistency that makes you a superstar in modern cricket. Now let's talk about the money, because that's what everyone wants to know. The internet is full of wild claims about Ngidi having a $6 million lifestyle and secret mansions. Some of these stories are exaggerated, but the truth is still impressive. As of 2025, Lungi Ngidi's net worth is estimated at around $4 million. That's a massive jump from where he was just a few years ago, when estimates put him at around $2 million. His wealth has doubled, and it's all from cricket. Where does this money come from? Let's break it down in simple terms. First, there's his South African national team salary. Every time Ngidi plays a test match, he makes around $4,500. For one-day internationals, he gets about $200 per game. T20 internationals pay him roughly $800 each. Now, these numbers might not sound huge compared to football or basketball, but remember, he plays multiple matches throughout the year. When you add up all the series, tours, and tournaments, those match fees stack up quickly. Then comes the Indian Premier League, and this is where things get really interesting. The IPL is the richest cricket league in the world, and every player dreams of getting a good contract there. In 2025, Royal Challengers Bangalore bought Ngidi for 1 crore rupees. That's about $120,000 for just a few weeks of cricket. He's played in 16 IPL matches and taken 29 wickets, proving he's worth every penny. The IPL isn't just about the money, though. It's about exposure, playing with the best players in the world and building your brand. Every good performance in the IPL increases your value for future contracts. Ngidi also has endorsement deals, with Puma being his major sponsor. These sportswear companies pay athletes to wear their gear and promote their products. While the exact numbers aren't public, these deals can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. For a player of Ngidi's caliber and popularity, especially in South Africa, these endorsements add significant income to his bank account. But here's something most people don't know about Ngidi's financial situation. He's smart with his money. Unlike some young athletes who blow their earnings on flashy cars and parties, Ngidi keeps a low profile. He doesn't post pictures of expensive watches or designer clothes on social media. He's focused on building long-term wealth, not showing off short-term spending. This mindset is rare among young sports stars, and it's one reason why his net worth keeps growing. Now about that Durban mansion everyone talks about. Yes, Ngidi owns property in Durban, his hometown. He still lives in the city where he grew up, staying connected to his roots. The exact details of his house aren't public because Ngidi values his privacy. He's not the type to give house tours on YouTube or show off his pool on Instagram. What we do know is that he's invested in real estate in Durban, which is a smart move. Property in South Africa's coastal cities is valuable, and owning your home is better than renting, especially when you're earning the kind of money Ngidi makes. Let's go back to where this all started because Ngidi's background makes his success even more impressive. He was born and raised in Kloof, a suburb of Durban in KwaZulu-Natal. His family wasn't wealthy. His mother worked as a domestic worker, cleaning houses to make ends meet. His father was a maintenance worker, doing repairs and odd jobs. They didn't have much money, but they gave Ngidi something more valuable: support and encouragement to chase his dreams. Growing up, Ngidi was tall and athletic. By the time he was a teenager, he was already over 6 feet tall. In cricket, height is a huge advantage for fast bowlers. It helps you get extra bounce off the pitch, making it harder for batsmen to play your deliveries. Ngidi's natural height of 6 feet 4 inches, combined with his athletic build, made him a scary proposition for any batsman facing him. He started playing serious cricket at Hilton College, one of South Africa's top schools for cricket. This is where scouts first noticed him. His bowling was raw and rough around the edges, but the speed was there. He could bowl consistently above 140 kilometers per hour, which is fast enough to trouble any batsman. More importantly, he had that hunger to succeed. Coaches could see he wanted it badly, and that attitude made all the difference. Ngidi's big break came when he was selected for the South African national team. His international debut was in 2018, and he immediately made an impact. In one of his early test matches against India, he took 6 wickets and scored a valuable 50 with the bat. People started paying attention. Here was a young fast bowler who could win matches for South Africa. The comparisons to Dale Steyn and other South African legends began. But success in cricket isn't straightforward. Ngidi has faced plenty of challenges. Injuries are a fast bowler's worst enemy, and Ngidi has had his share. Just recently, in September 2025, he was ruled out of the T20I series against England because of a right hamstring strain. Hamstring injuries are serious for fast bowlers because your entire bowling action depends on leg strength and flexibility. Miss a few weeks of cricket, and you lose your rhythm, your place in the team might be at risk, and your earnings take a hit. Despite these setbacks, Ngidi keeps bouncing back. His determination is unbelievable. After every injury, he works with physios and trainers to come back stronger. He knows that in modern cricket, you need to be fit year-round. The international calendar is packed with tests, ODIs, T20Is, plus franchise leagues like the IPL and SA20. If you're not fit, someone else will take your spot, and in cricket, it's hard to get back in once you're out. One of Ngidi's most memorable performances came against Australia in an ODI series. He took 5 wickets for just 42 runs, completely destroying the Australian batting lineup. This was his second 5-wicket haul against Australia, making him the first South African bowler ever to achieve multiple fifers against them. Australia has always had strong batting lineups, so doing this once is impressive. Doing it twice shows you're world class. After that performance, Ngidi's value in the cricket market shot up even more. The World Test Championship final victory in 2025 was the peak of his career so far. South Africa had never won a major ICC trophy in their history. They were known as the Chokers, the team that always came close but couldn't finish. That label hurt South African cricket for decades. When they finally won the WTC final with Ngidi playing a key role, it changed everything. The celebrations back home in South Africa were insane. Ngidi became a national hero overnight. His face was on newspapers, sports channels were analyzing his bowling, and kids all over South Africa wanted to bowl fast like him. There's another side to Ngidi that makes him special. He's not afraid to speak up about social issues. During the Black Lives Matter movement, Ngidi was vocal about supporting equality and fighting racism. Some people in South Africa criticized him for it, saying athletes should stay out of politics. But Ngidi stood firm. He said if supporting equality and human rights is controversial, then he's fine being controversial. This courage to stand up for what's right, even when it might hurt your popularity or sponsorships, shows real character. His playing style is what makes him so effective. Ngidi is a right-arm fast bowler who can do everything. He can swing the new ball, getting it to move in the air and off the pitch. He can bowl aggressive bouncers that rise sharply at the batsman's chest and head. And he's excellent in the death overs, those final overs of limited overs matches where batsmen try to score quickly. Bowling in the death overs is one of the hardest jobs in cricket. The pressure is intense, and one bad ball can cost your team the match. Ngidi thrives under this pressure. His statistics tell the story of a bowler at the top of his game. In Test cricket, he has over 51 wickets. In ODIs, he has more than 66 wickets, and he's the fastest South African bowler ever to reach 50 ODI wickets, getting there in just 26 matches. In T20 internationals, his 65 wickets make him the third highest wicket taker for South Africa in that format. And in the IPL, even though he's played only 16 matches, he's taken 29 wickets, showing he can perform in the world's toughest T20 league. The IPL 2025 season was interesting for Ngidi. He was playing for Royal Challengers Bangalore when the playoffs started. But South Africa needed him for the World Test Championship final. He had to make a choice: stay with RCB and help them in the playoffs, earning his IPL salary and bonuses, or leave and represent his country. Ngidi chose South Africa without hesitation. He left the IPL to prepare for the WTC final, and that decision paid off when South Africa won. This is the kind of loyalty and patriotism that fans love. Money is important, but playing for your country comes first. Looking at Ngidi's lifestyle, it's clear he's comfortable but not flashy. He drives a decent car, nothing too crazy. He wears nice clothes but isn't obsessed with designer brands. He goes out with friends and family but doesn't party wildly. His social media is mostly cricket-related, with some personal moments shared occasionally. This low-key approach is smart for several reasons. First, it keeps him focused on cricket rather than distractions. Second, it protects his privacy and keeps him away from unnecessary media drama. Third, it sets a good example for young cricketers who look up to him. The mansion rumors likely come from people assuming that every successful athlete lives in a massive house with pools, home theaters, and all that luxury stuff. While Ngidi probably has a comfortable home in Durban, calling it a mansion might be stretching the truth. Durban real estate is expensive, especially in nice areas, so his home is definitely valuable. But Ngidi doesn't seem like the type who needs a 10-bedroom mansion. He's more practical than that. His training routine is intense. Fast bowling is one of the most physically demanding things in sports. You're sprinting in, then throwing your entire body into delivering the ball at high speed. This puts enormous stress on your back, knees, ankles, and shoulders. To handle this, Ngidi spends hours in the gym working on strength and conditioning. He does flexibility exercises to prevent injuries. He practices his bowling action thousands of times to maintain consistency. And he studies videos of batsmen to find their weaknesses. This dedication to preparation is why he's so successful. The future looks bright for Ngidi. At 28, he's in his prime years as a fast bowler. He has at least 5 more years of top-level cricket ahead of him if he stays injury-free. Every match he plays adds to his reputation and his bank account. His net worth of $4 million could easily reach $6 or $7 million by the time he retires if he keeps performing well and stays healthy. Future IPL contracts could be bigger, especially after his WTC final heroics. More endorsements will come as his fame grows. And smart investments in property and businesses could multiply his wealth beyond cricket earnings. There's also talk of Ngidi eventually playing in other franchise leagues around the world. The Caribbean Premier League, Big Bash League in Australia, and the 100 in England all want quality fast bowlers. Each of these leagues pays well, and Ngidi could earn additional hundreds of thousands of dollars by playing in them during South Africa's off-season. The global demand for fast bowlers is huge because they're rare. Anyone can learn to bat with enough practice, but bowling genuinely fast is a special talent that few people have. Beyond the money and records, Ngidi represents hope for millions of young South Africans. He shows that coming from a working-class family doesn't mean you can't make it big. His parents worked hard jobs to support him, and he's repaid their sacrifice by becoming a millionaire athlete who's represented his country with pride. Kids from townships and suburbs across South Africa see Ngidi and think, if he can do it, maybe I can too. That's a powerful message that goes beyond cricket. The criticism he's faced for speaking about social issues hasn't stopped him from being successful. If anything, it's made him more popular among younger fans who respect athletes that stand for something beyond sports. In today's world, people want their heroes to have values and principles, not just talent. Ngidi has both, which makes him marketable and respected. His relationship with his teammates seems strong. Other South African players often praise Ngidi in interviews, talking about his work ethic and team spirit. In the dressing room, he's known as someone who lifts others up, encourages younger players, and stays positive even when things aren't going well. These qualities matter because cricket is a team sport, and chemistry between players affects performance. A team full of talented individuals who don't get along will lose to a less talented team that plays together. Ngidi understands this. The journey from Kloof to the World Test Championship trophy is incredible when you think about it. From watching his mother clean houses to wearing the South African jersey on the biggest stage, taking wickets against the best batsmen in the world, and earning millions of dollars, Ngidi has lived a dream. But he's not done yet. He wants more trophies, more records, and more success. That hunger is what separates good players from great ones. Hit subscribe now because this journey is far from over and you don't want to miss what happens next.